I stepped out of my ship and onto the foreign soil, the eerie silence a heavy blanket that suffocated me. The planet's twin suns hung low in the sky, casting long shadows that seemed to twist and writhe like living things. Every step I took felt like a betrayal, as if I was disturbing a grave that had lain undisturbed for millennia. My footprints were the only sign of life in this desolate landscape, a testament to my own insignificance. I was a ghost haunting the ruins of a long-dead world. As I trekked across the dusty terrain, my suit's life support systems humming softly in my ear, I stumbled upon a strange rock formation. It rose from the ground like a monolith, its surface etched with strange symbols that seemed to dance in the fading light. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I reached out to touch it, my heart pounding in my chest like a drum. Suddenly, my comms device crackled to life, and I heard the faint whisper of a signal, a siren's call that beckoned me deeper into the unknown. The signal grew stronger, more insistent, as I followed it to a strange structure in the distance. It loomed above me, a twisted mass of metal and wires that seemed to defy gravity and logic. I approached it cautiously, my suit's scanners on high alert for any signs of danger. As I drew closer, the signal coalesced into a voice, a low, raspy whisper that spoke a single word, "Welcome." I spun around, but there was no one in sight, just the endless expanse of the planet's barren landscape. I entered the structure, my heart racing with anticipation. The interior was dark and musty, the air thick with the scent of decay. I fumbled for my suit's light source, casting flickering shadows on the walls as I moved deeper into the heart of the outpost. The voice spoke again, its words echoing off the metal walls, "We have been waiting." I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized I was not alone, that something was watching me from the shadows. The voice led me on a wild goose chase, guiding me through the twisting corridors of the outpost. I stumbled upon strange devices, ancient technology that seemed to hold secrets and mysteries beyond my comprehension. The voice whispered in my ear, "You should not have come here," its words dripping with malice. I felt a sense of dread building inside me, a growing sense of unease that threatened to consume me whole. I discovered a log entry from the outpost's former inhabitants, a cryptic message that spoke of an entity that had been awakened by their experiments. The voice spoke again, its words a cold, mirthless laugh, "You will join us soon." I realized that I had to escape, to get as far away from the outpost as possible. But as I turned to leave, I heard the sound of my ship's engines dying, the silence that followed a death knell. I was trapped, alone and adrift in a sea of darkness. The voice whispered in my ear, its words a constant reminder of my mortality. I thought of all the things I would never see, all the people I would never meet. The vastness of space seemed to close in around me, a crushing weight that threatened to suffocate me. And then, the voice spoke again, its words a final, cruel joke, "You will never be alone again." The darkness closed in around me, a shroud of silence that suffocated me. I was no longer alone, for in the void, I had found a companion, a presence that would haunt me for eternity. The signal had been a warning, a beacon that marked the edge of sanity. And I had crossed it, stepping into a realm where madness reigned supreme. The last thing I heard was the voice, its words echoing in my mind, "Welcome to your new home."